Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan and this is the road or journey to Megabase. Now, just as I loaded the game, we have a massive attack. So I'm just going to run there before we decide what's going to happen this episode. I think, yeah, the biters are in between the turrets is the place that was discussed before, that I was too lazy to place turrets because I didn't think they arrived there, but apparently they are very sneaky and go where they won't be stopped. There we go. Let's look at the destruction. And this is a bit of a mess up here, so we have to, let's see, like so, and let's do this with, oh yeah, that's okay, that was up here. I was afraid of a different place being attacked right now. It seems fine. There and there and there. That's nice. And like so. Need to connect this before. Let's see. This can go bye-bye now. And there. Okay. It's a bit hard to see what we need, but soon we will have roboports and robots. Then it will be very visible where we need to fix stuff, because then they leave ghosts when they die. And this needs to be red, of course. There we go. Should probably upgrade this side as well. Didn't bring any of these, but we have a ton. So far we're doing fine on the materials though. So I'm going to wait with that until we actually need stuff. Let's see, like so, and this needs in, but it also needs out, so we have to place it there and there. Not there, there. So let's make sure we have done all of these correct. This is out and in, this has out and in, yeah. Then one power pole there, sure, and it's all set. Okay, okay, and let's make a small turret thing. They're probably never coming back here, because now I'm not sure if they actually see the red circles or if they see the turrets and avoid them. But for now, that's not possible. These have bigger range and they will be quite effective at stopping everything. Okay, and back to robot production, I guess. I was thinking the whole robot thing, that these only need screens and the actual robots themselves only need greens. But storage chest and the roboports themselves need red circuits. So definitely need to make red circuits before we have robots going. Also going to change some of this because I've decided to direct insert the engines. So I'm going to remove some of this and try to make it better. When I took a quick look at this, right, it wasn't how I wanted it to be, basically. So I'm going to do it like this instead. And then I'm going to only use red inserters, because this side will be full of pipes. That's the lubricant, and these need green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place reds like so, but also like so. So we have red out and red in. And this belt here is going to contain, on the side furthest from the machine is going to be the electric engines, and the closest one is going to be the green circuits. So let's going to place those now. Need to use properly aligned undergrounds. If I start here, that's easier. There. And so, because this way we can share the green circuits coming up with the actual robot production, and that's going to be, let's see, I'm going to move this one because I want it all the way down, and let's start this up now. When need to get all the reds in order first. And so there we go. And powering it all up. We don't have, of course, we don't have the lubricant yet, but you see it will be on this side. And these ones, they take 20 seconds. They require twice as much time, so we kind of need 20 of them. This is probably overkill, but I'm going to keep this for a very long time. So starting with 10, and then I will just increase as we go, I think. Maybe I should just add them right now. Oh, let's put a turret or 5 here as well, just in case. It looks good like this though, and it will be very functional, and it's very expandable. The only drawback is that we have a couple of extra machines, 5 of them, 10 combined, that doesn't really do anything, but that's just a tiny amount of drain on the electricity. So let's start with the 10. Now what I'm going to do here as well, these need batteries and steel, and I'm going to put that in between because the red inserters won't grab from that. So that's going to be a nice way of doing that, I think. And possibly a red here because it will take more space, like so. And busing the batteries, they should be bussed because of the... No, oh yeah, of course, we steal them before they get on the bus. So let's bus the batteries. I'm only going to do it in this direction for now. That might change, but for now. And here, should probably just use red for steel at least. And red, like so. And so, just need half, and half. So that's good. And that's all the materials for these machines. I'm going to go put the liquid on the bus now as well. And I think I'm going to put the liquid one step above the sulfuric acid, but because I think the only liquids we're going to need on the bus are those two. And I know I didn't leave enough room for it, but it will be fine. All of this will change anyway I think. I'm not sure how much of this will be left when we change the base into something bigger. But I'm expecting that almost all of it will change. I'm going to drag it up here. And it's 2 below. 1, 2, 2 below. There. I'm going to connect it properly as well, because if not, then I have to go all the way back. There's a lot of lubricant here now. There's a lot of heavy oil. So it will be really nice to get the red circuits for that. For increasing the science and improving the oil refineries and starting the cracking. Now this line, I'm not sure if this line was supposed to be something, but I think it's just supposed to be, you know, those 2 lines between. Because it's 4 and then a break for 2 and then 4. That's because the yellow undergrounds only leave room for 4. But it's very easy to just underground or move the pipes a tiny bit if we need to exit across it. So that's not going to be an issue here. What is going to be an issue is that I'm out of pipe. Let's use the pipes we have to craft more underground. And here. Oh geez. Missing 1 iron because I took it a tiny bit too far. And plop. We have lubricant and it's all working. We have all the materials here. So we need inserters. I'm going to run the yellow first. And then the red. And on the output, we just need yellow, because 1 product every 20-ish seconds. A lot more. 26 seconds, I think, because of the crafting speed. Anyway, these can go down like so, and they need power. Oh, and we are out of power poles again. It's getting so close to us not having to go shopping. It's getting so close to us having the robots doing all the work. But for the delivery robots, we definitely need red inserters, because that's the logistic bots, and then they require it for the craft itself. Now, let's put on temporary research, I think, because we don't need this research until we have red. So I'll put that on while we make the red assembly, so it's ready for completing it. Let's go shopping. Shopping. It's very nice to see how many stacks and how many items we have of each now. That's extremely useful. We can it's a lot easier to go shopping now, basically, because of that. Need to remember the pipes. And need to get rid of the trash. But not right now. This is made for production, so it's not. We can't place the wood there, at least. And I forgot what I was doing. I was producing robots. Oh, we did have an attack here. going to make a circle of turrets here. And wall it in if we weren't out of walls. You don't get steel because this, and yeah, this needs to be swapped like so. No, I can put this because then this one might be able to hand off a few. Okay. Now, the robots themselves require circuits, and this belt is bringing more than enough circuits, so they are going to share it with the robot production. So I'm going to place it there. So, and this part is extremely fast. They make yeah, they make them extremely fast, so perhaps I should... Yeah, I'm going to... I'm going to do it on the other side, just for neatness and cleanness of the factory. I'm going to start here. And just need one. One bot every half a second is definitely enough. And like so, let's not miss now. This looks fine. No, it's supposed to be there. This can only be half belt because the other half is going to be it's going to be the red circuits that I'm going to build on this side. So need to make sure we have room for roboports. Let's find out how big those are to make sure that we have room. Let's see, there we go. And that will not be an issue at all. So that's good. Let's see, construction bot there. I'm going to use blue inserters here. And a chest to put them in. And I guess we limit this to... It's supposed to be limited to around 50. And then we put circuits on the roboports themselves, as in an inserter here that goes to the roboport. That's a nice way to do it, because then we can count inactive robots. So we can make them dependent on our needs. This is so good. Construction robots. Just need red circuits now, and we have the robots going. So let's do that right now. The red circuits, advanced circuits. Okay. So plastic and electronic circuits. Plastic and greens. Going to drag up the plastic then. And I'm going to keep gun turrets here actually, because they don't have lots of ammo. Like so. Because they don't require electricity, and I don't think there will be attacks here anyway. But if there is, it's nice to have, you know, these are free to just have standing around. Okay, so one belt of copper. I'm going to leave a tiny bit of room. So this is copper. I'm going to pull the copper up the bus. And there. It's always hard to line up these properly. Yeah, I'm not sure why I used the last one. This one can just be a belt. Because no bus here. I'm not sure why I used them here. It's quite clean, but it looks to me sometimes as if we're waiting for the bus to come through here. Anyway, full belt of copper, because full belt of copper, yeah. And then assembly for let's see, just having a tiny think on how to do this. I want to make it expandable, so I want to be able to bring the copper along. So if that's copper and you spit out the cable there, then we need a different thing here. We can either belt weave or let the copper circle up and down. Yeah, let's do that. I think, yeah, let's do that. Okay. So that means plastic and greens will be here. So a red one doesn't go all the way, like so. And green, like so, and plastic not that way. Just pulling up the bus a bit. And then let's see here, if that's 3 belts. I wonder if I'm ever going to use that many belts for greens. I've never had more than 2, 3. I don't remember, but definitely not 4. And like so. You can go in the top there. Should probably do some thinking. One red belt is 30, so half a red belt is 15, so 15 a second. And the red circuits need 2 each craft, and 6 crafts will 6 crafts. We're going to 6 crafts. We need 4 copper cables every cycle, and these make 4 every cycle. Okay, so let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this one needs to go like so. And if we do like this one can go up this side, and then we swap and swap and swap if we make more. If we make more. I think that looks good, because then let's see, we still need red ones out or red ones in, but that's fine. So we're using 2 belts. This is copper in and this is red circuits out. So let's do that like so, and red ones. Almost out of red ones again. And copper, you need a quick one, and definitely 1 quick one. It's probably enough. They grab 2 and 2 now, so it's probably enough. And let's power it all up and see. Because if I count it wrong now, it won't be enough. It won't be enough material of the copper kind. And 1 for 6 seems so little. but I think it should be enough. Because 6, let's count again, they make 4 for each, let's call it second, but because of the crafting speed it changes, of course. For each round, and these use 4 every 6 rounds, so it should be enough for 6 machines. Yeah. So that's good. And for now, we use red belts for these. And there, there, there. And where did we put them? It's one above. Let's tunnel this here. And this one is on its bus. Trying to leave a space so we can see what's going on there, but this is fine. And drag, drag, drag. And this belt needs the red things. And it needs to go up here. Like so. That means we can make roboports now. Ah, that's nice. That's very nice. I'm going to cut this for now. I'm going to pick them off the belt because handcrafting roboports is also a good idea to do. And there we have at least one, that's enough. Oh, have to make all the gears, but that's okay for now. Oh, we can also make the chests. Passive providers, that's nice. Okay, so roboport is in the making. Iron chest is not the kind of chest we need here. Passive provider and storage chests. That's nice to be able to have those. But I guess we don't provide the chests anywhere. We just like so. And do we request robots from chests at any time in the world, in the game? I don't think so. Let's do this for now and insert the repair kits. Just a couple of them. We have robots flying. Robots are flying and repairing. Okay, now this one needs to be connected to the circuit network. And I guess 2 roboports for this is nice. In case they stay there for a long time, then it's room for more. I'm not sure if that's completely logical, but I'm going to do it anyway, just in case. And steel chests. Steel chests are nice to make because they are recyclable. And like so. Apparently this is making a lot of robots. Yeah. And you make the other robots that I forgot to research. Okay, circuit conditions. We need a I guess it's a decider because we're not going to do maths with it. I always forget these. Let's look at you. Perhaps we don't need one at all. Let's see. Let's connect here. You connect there. If reading the robot statistics to get the X, Y, Z, and T. So this is construction. Sorry, this is construction, and that's the signal, signal Z. And if Z is lower than 20, let's make this. If Z is lower than 20, then it's on. Now it's off because we don't construct anything, and we have already have quite a lot of robots, so that's fine. And we also have 50 spare. So let's drag this up. Ah yes, the combinator is used because if we want to put a minimum value, as in if we add 2 modifiers, that we need at least this and that high T, like say 1000 if we want at least 1000 bots. But I don't know how many we want at all, so I'm just going to leave it like this. But maybe call this one 100. Because then we have a bit more leeway in the beginning, and when we get more, when stuff gets like spot on, then we change that. I also see that 10 more of these. At least in the beginning, it's really nice to have a lot of robots being produced. A lot of robots are good at any point in the game. And that's the yellow belt. I should probably transition into only using red belts, because let's see how that works exactly. Let's see, we have a storage chest here, and in the storage chest we have 100 red belts. Where's the upgrade planner? That's the green one. Okay, we need to place it in the inventory before we can use it. So yellow belt to red belt. If we're lucky now, this will turn on this as well to place them into. Let's see when we upgrade these belts. Ah, that looks so nice. We have our robots going. Not enough of the robots going, but still. Ah, and they bring the belts back. That's nice. So definitely need to set up recycling for all of this. And before I forget, need to do inserters as well. And this one up. And red inserters. Don't have enough of these. Oh, never mind. We have enough and even one spare. Nice. I wonder if construction bots can copy paste already. Or let's try cut, and do they start working? Yeah. Can I place it here? Let's see if that works. Looks like it works. Some of them, since I wasn't fast enough, I guess they have to bring it down, and another robot will bring it back up. That's very nice though. I saw the power there. I think we are below. Oh, big attack, big attack. I'm glad the robots replaced them. This looks very nice when they shoot the new things. I enjoyed that. The whole new patch thing is so nice when stuff is coming together and it looks beautiful. And there we go. Now I do hope I counted this. Yeah, I should be able to multiply by 2. I really hope so, at least, because if not, we're going to have a big problem later in the game. Now, these need blue. Energy damage, energy speed, that's 10% speed, 20% damage, and the damage makes them use less electricity, I guess, because that's per... And 20 is better than 10 anyway, right now. Even if they scale additively with the previous 20% bonus, it's more right now. And not construction bots. You are not going to be construction bots. You're going to be logistic bots. And boop, boop, and boop. And boop. Now let's see. Total. Let's connect this to a power pole as well, so we get the reading. Because if you cross the wires, this one will send available and the other one will send available, and the Z gets twice as high as it needs to be, basically. So let's see, these are the same now, and then X and Y is what we're going to handle with this. And let's see here, let's see. Tiny bit of brain missing. This is connected, and that's going to be the available logistic bots. That's the X signal, so is if X is less than 20 set, and let's see, red ones, okay, red inserters. So now we have both kinds of bots. Oh, that's awesome. And hopefully this one should place until 20 now, because we aren't using them yet. Let's look into that. Yeah, it stopped. That's good. And this one, I'm going to use a circuit here as well. It's easier to change that later if it's a circuit. And let's do 100 of you in the chest as well. And 100 of you. And the second I start building projects now, we're not going to have enough bots, but that's okay. It's going to be fine. We also have a severe lack of red chips. We can only supply this, but we supply it quite nicely right now. So I'm going to make the mirror of this on that side as well. But it is nice to see that the calculations on copper cable was... I think that ratio might have been changed, because I feel this is too many. But apparently it's not, because we see that it works. But I think it was too many compared to before the patch. Anyway, we have robots, we have logistic bots, we can start building roboports now and start taking the skies, basically. We also have to upgrade all of the chests in the world. That's going to be in another episode, because right now we're out of time. But this was a lot of progress in this episode, and I'm really glad we... Oh. I was about to say, I'm really glad everything went fine in the beginning, but apparently stuff was forgotten. So I'm going to run there and fix it right now, because if I wait until tomorrow, it's going to be forgotten, and I don't want to forget something like this, because steel is going to be more and more important, even though it doesn't matter right now because we have full belts. And here, and I forgot the inserters. That makes me kind of sad on the inside, but apparently handcrafting still works. when at this stage of the game I keep forgetting that handcrafting is an actual possibility. Let's see. And oh, don't have more of those. And so good. Everything is set. I'm not repairing this on purpose because I'm going to use bots to repair stuff, and it's nice to give them a job. And then we might go destroying bots. No attacks down here still. That's very strange. You've been firing. Someone is firing right now because the electricity is blowing up. Good. And yeah, we have enough electricity when not using the turrets, but it doesn't take many of them to stop it. So, but we're going to fix electricity later. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you liked the spaghetti. Bye bye.